Good morning, students. My name is Dr. Adeyinka Shobowale, and I will be teaching you Module 7 and 8 of ABE 102. I hope you have been enjoying the class since the day it commenced. Let me use this opportunity to thank all our professors who have been taking you before now. So I pray that all of you will pass the course, and I hope you are enjoying it now. In these modules, we shall be looking at farm buildings such as farmstead, farm residencies, animal shelter, storage structures, building materials. Then we'll look briefly into principle of soil conservation. Then we'll do some introduction to irrigation, drainage, and flood management. Agricultural engineering, as you have been taught, is very, very versatile. It covers all aspects of engineering with application to agriculture. So meaning that to the agricultural sector, as an agric engineer, you are the civil engineer, you are the mechanical engineer, you are the electrical engineer, and all other fields of engineering. As a discipline, agricultural and bioresources engineering, just as we have been told, deals with the application of engineering principles, technologies, and applied sciences to solve problems. So as an engineer, primarily you are a problem solver, an innovator, somebody who brings out new development, makes life easier. And I'm happy I did engineering, because after God, you have the engineers when it comes to creativity. Virtually everything that make life easy today were developed by engineers. And I pray for you that during your own time of practice, you will also become an iconic engineer also. Now, going straight to the lecture, I will try and break these videos into bits so that you can easily understand. The materials, the notes will be posted on this WhatsApp platform, and the essence of the video is just to guide you through the material. So the first important topic is farmstead planning. And in every enterprise, particularly agricultural enterprise, planning is always the first and the most important step before you can design a farmstead. A farmstead is an establishment where agricultural activities take place. All right, so most of the time you have farms basically established a little bit distance away from urban area, though there are some farms within the urban areas, but they are limited in terms of what you can have there. For example, animal production, for example, is difficult to do in the urban area because of the stench, the odor that the animals generate. The poultry is particularly identified as a heavy odor generating agricultural endeavor. So it is very important for you to design the farmstead, plan it appropriately such that everything that is required to run the enterprise can be made available. The reason why planning is the first and the most important is because the cost of changing the plan on paper is very, very cheap compared to when you have already completed the buildings and there is need for modification. So it is better to plan on paper than to go and start demolishing and reconstructing buildings. And then apart from that, any agricultural enterprise that is constructed in such an inefficient manner will lead to diminishing profit in the long run, because the cost of operating it. And that is why in agricultural planning, you have to put activities that relate with one another together, that are, sequel to one another. They have to be close together. And that's the reason why it is very beneficial that you, at the stage of planning, you put a number of consideration to thought, to mind, in order for you to have efficiency of operation. A typical example